On this channel, guys, we have been front-running multiple narratives time and again, be it getting very early into 𝗕𝗪𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧 𝗕𝗀𝗠𝗠𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧 as well as other bonk ecosystem plays, or getting very early into Jupiter ecosystem as well, with our calls hitting more than 10 to 15x on multiple plays like Priceless and Meteor on Jupiter, right? Now, we have been also front-running one more narrative, and that is the comeback, the massive comeback, the return to tradition for PumpFun. And we gave you troll as well when nobody was actually talking about it, and just today, guys, we have seen troll flipping useless. And that is exactly what you should keep in mind, because guys, this is a massive change that is happening right now. And if you follow me on X, you have a little bit hint of what is going on. But in this episode, I will break it down to the T of what you can expect with this massive comeback of PumpFun memes and what are my favorite plays at the moment. So this is going to be, again, guys, as alpha packed as you can imagine. And if this is the type of content you enjoy, then guys, you know the drill. Make sure that you drop a like and also smash the subscribe button. And now, guys, let's get right into it.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
So guys, welcome back and thanks for joining me yet again. Now, my voice is still not up to the mark, and I basically recorded this entire video and there were some issues with the audio, so I have to record it one more time. I have some fever as well as cold as well as cough, but I am doing it all over again for you guys because I want to push this information out as soon as possible to you guys, because guys, you are here for the alpha. So this is again going to be as alpha packed as you are thinking. Now, first off, let's discuss the price action of Bitcoin. So right here you can see, guys, that yesterday I mentioned about this possible move towards the downside. Now, right now, if you see that this move towards the downside is basically a wave 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now, in this case, we are looking for an overlap right around here between wave 1 and wave 4, all right, which would basically invalidate the entire move towards the downside to be a 5-wave structure. So that is the primary reason why I don't think that there are high possibilities of taking out these lows right around here anymore. And the two possible scenarios, the highest possibility, in my opinion, are going to be the green one as well as the yellow one. Now, the green one is basically a very simple scenario where you have an impulse towards the upside, where you have already finished the correction right around here. And then for an impulse, we are looking for 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, then another 3-wave move down and then continuation higher running into new all-time highs. All right. The other scenario is the yellow one, which is a prolonged correction. In that particular case, we are basically looking for our wave X formation, and this entire move towards the downside is wave W. Now, in that particular case, we are looking for a 3-wave move up, out of which first wave is already in there. And then we have a wave B and then wave C towards the upside, which is going to end our wave X. Now, according to this current structure that we have in this region, we can find the price target for a wave C towards the upside. So we are basically looking for wave A, B and C, right? So your wave C price target, the minimum one or the most common one, I would say, is sitting at the 1.236 Fibonacci level, sitting around $117,470, all right? The moment you actually touch the 1.618 Fibonacci level at $119,000, the probability of this move up being a wave C reduces, and then the possibility of this being a wave 3 and then a 4 and a 5 will increase quite a lot. So the move up and the region where we are going to get rejected is going to be very, very crucial to determine which of these two scenarios are actually in play at the moment. All right. And also, guys, after wave X formation, we are looking for a 3-wave move down to end our wave Y. If price actually goes all the way to the 0.7 Fibonacci level, 119,723, and that happens in a 3-wave move up, and price actually comes back down, touches the 0.618 Fibonacci level, invalidating the wave 4 and a wave 5, then guys, the possibility of a simple zigzag towards the downside in wave Y is going to reduce quite a lot. Then you're looking for a flat or a possible triangle formation in your wave Y, and then continuation towards the upside. All right. Now, these are a little bit complicated at the moment for a lot of people who don't understand Elliott waves. But if you are already in �ฤῬ𝗪𝗧𝗧 private, you definitely know what I'm talking about right around here. And if you want to learn about Elliott waves, then definitely check out the first link in the description section below, where I am talking about Elliott waves as well as all of my Bitcoin setups, altcoin setups, as well as the meme coin setups that I personally take. And that is basically the link to �ฤῬ𝗪𝗧𝗧 private. All right. So make sure that you check that out. But apart from that, guys, the topic of the video is basically bonk versus pump. And right now, guys, this is the biggest fight that we are getting. It's the launchpad wars. And bonk was earlier on basically on a massive ride towards the upside. It outperformed PumpFun token by 180% since the launch of Pump token. And now guys, recently we have seen a big drawdown on the price of Bonk while Pump has started to reverse back up. We have already seen a 51.92% correction, and that is what it is all about, guys. Bonk was also able to flip PumpFun in terms of mindshare, but now guys, the story has completely changed. You can see right around here, PumpFun today has flipped Bonk for the first time ever since it actually lost the #1 leading spot. And right now we have 52.9% market share with PumpFun tokens and 35.4% market share with Let's Bonk. All right. So that is a big shift. And that is what I believe is going to be very, very important for you all. Because if you notice, there is a massive runner right now in the markets. And that is Troll coin. Now, I mentioned about this multiple times in this region. I mentioned it around 4 times, as you can see, at 17.6 million, then again at 12.2 million, again at 14.5 million, again at 16.88 million. That was the last mention, and that was also on YouTube, by the way. If you caught that move, guys, then basically it has been exploding towards the upside from the last call to the highs that we have right now. It is more than a 12x on Troll. Now, guys, what is happening? The Cabal is trying to pump a token on PumpFun, which is also on PumpSwap, by the way, which is the key right here, guys, because do not focus on tokens that are on Radium. Focus on the tokens that are launched through PumpSwap DEX. All right. If you are focusing on these type of tokens, you're definitely going to be landing a moon bag, in my opinion, or rather a moonshot, I would say. And that is what we are going to cover in this particular episode as well. As I mentioned, 5 other plays. All right. Right now, you can see we have hit a new all-time high of $207 million. And guys, why is it pumping? It's pumping so that the mindshare can shift back again to PumpFun plays. All right. And to compare it, guys, I would like to mention the useless coin, which is the massive runner from PumpFun ecosystem. You must have remembered this is the coin which actually started the PumpFun rally, right? All of the coins from Bonk ecosystem actually started to go up when we got a massive move up on useless. All right. This thing pumped from around $7 million market cap all the way to $411 million market cap. Right now sitting at $192 million, which means today we actually flipped, Troll actually flipped useless for a little while. And that is what the entire thing is going to be all about. All right. We are going to be focusing on price of Troll and the price of useless. If, we see Troll going higher and keeping the mindshare and also surpassing the market cap of useless at a particular time, then guys, it is good for the PumpFun ecosystem. All right. That is what's going to be the most important thing in my opinion right now, because now this is the time for the Bonk ecosystem as well to actually show up and to actually, bid in this zone right here for useless, right? This is your trend support as well, by the way, between $169 and $193 million market cap. So this is a strong zone of reversal for useless coin. It would be very interesting to see how this is all going to play out. Below that, I think this is a level which we might just hit for useless, sitting around $108 to $130 million market cap. All right. But apart from that, guys, I would like to mention about 5 different coins which I think are going to be the next Troll coin. And if you position yourself at the right time, just like we did with Bonk as well as Jupiter ecosystem, I think Jupiter ecosystem is going to be a sleeper for a little while, and then eventually it will come back once more, because I think there is a massive team behind Jupiter ecosystem. But this episode is going to be all about Pump token. All right. So as I mentioned, you have to focus on communities which are doing really well, and also the tokens that are launched through PumpSwap, not on Radium. All right. So this is what we are going to focus on. And so the first play that I want to mention right now is going to be Mask. This is 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗧 Mask, and you can see we have reversed back up from the lows right around here of around $4.8 million market cap all the way to 18.41 million, which is a nice 3.8x. I gave these levels right around here inside Kuroshi's private as well as on YouTube, by the way, when price was retracing towards the downside. These levels were held very nicely, which is a very good thing to see. And now you can see that price is currently getting rejected at the 0.382 Fibonacci level, sitting around $18 million. And now we are coming back for support. All right, this region around $13.7 million and around $11.1 million market cap. This is going to be a very crucial zone of support for 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗧 Mask, in my opinion. This is a region to bid, in my opinion, as well. Your first target, in my opinion, is going to be sitting at around $44.52 million market cap. Definitely, I believe this can go even much higher. All right, moving on to the next play, guys, we have Trash. This is Trash coin, and I mentioned about this as well. I mentioned these zones at the 786 and the 886 Fibonacci levels. And in my opinion, guys, price is going to bounce off from this region itself. Maybe we come back lower and come into the most crucial zone of support and a very good entry point, in my opinion, between 1.26 million and $2.12 million market cap. If price comes back into this region, guys, I'm definitely going to grab a bag, in my opinion. Definitely, even at the current prices of $3.2 million market cap, I think this is a good buy. And we're looking at the first target sitting at $9.22 million, which is going to be from the current prices a nice 2.8x. So you can basically take out your initials right around here and write a free bag. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Now, one more thing that I need to mention right here is the fact that I believe the meme coins with a very good community are the ones which are going to basically withstand and come back very nicely. And I really appreciate the community behind Trash Coin. They have been doing so well despite the price action just plummeting towards the downside. These are the type of communities which you should focus on. While if you look at MOMO right here, then you can see that, everybody was waiting to buy this, right? There were a lot of whales apparently who were waiting to scoop up your supply. If you would sell, they would buy your coins and all of that crap that has been fed to you all. Right here you can see we saw a massive dump from around $22 million market cap all the way to $14.6 million. And price is still right there, guys. There is no massive bounce. And the people who are buying in this region are just retail. And retail never pumps the chart, right? They're buying the lows, thinking that it is the lows, but it is not, guys. Because if it was a low, you should have seen a massive move back up, at least, right? Now, if price actually goes back up right now, then you're looking at price getting rejected again between $22-24 million market cap and then coming back down to my zones of support, which I have been screaming on the top of my head over and over again. When price was right here, price was right here, price was even right here, I was looking for lower prices, right? And you can see right now, this is what is going on the price of MOMO. It's not at $1 billion market cap, all right? You have to focus on the truth. You have to accept the truth. If you are being delusional, guys, then I don't know what to say. But right now, I think price is going to come back to at least $13 million market cap. If it falls back below it, then definitely we are looking at around $5 to around $9 million market cap. That is going to be a good region to bid, in my opinion. All right. Anyway, guys, moving on to the next play, we have house coin. This is one house is equal to one house coin. And right here, you can see we have bounced off from the 886 Fibonacci level, setting around 13.56 million, which is a good sign. And now we have also broken past the 0.786 Fibonacci level, setting around 25.73 million. Now, if price holds this region at $25.7 million, I'm looking at a higher price target for this one, coming at around $74.89 million market cap. And above that, guys, if that also breaks, we are looking at much higher prices for house coin. I think it can go all the way to around $189 million. This is again from PumpSwap. This is the key here, guys. If you are looking for coins from the PumpFun ecosystem, focus on the coins that are on PumpSwap, all right? And I'm sharing a lot of these tiny low market cap plays as well from the PumpSwap ecosystem or the PumpFun ecosystem inside Kuroshi's Private. So if you want those as well, then definitely check out the first link in the description section below and join us inside Kuroshi's Private, because that is where the fun is. The real fun is. All right. Moving on to the next play, guys, we have USDUC. This is unstable coin again from PumpSwap. As you can see, now price has basically seen a massive support in this region, which was also given inside Kuroshi's Private. These were the three levels shared inside Kuroshi's Private for a potential zone of entry. The first one was the one which actually got hit. The rest two did not, which is fine, guys. But we got an entry at around $8 million market cap. Right now, we hit around $39 million, which is close to a 5x for all of us. And now, guys, price is retracing back down right here in this region at the 0.32 Fibonacci level, which is of this entire move, the new move that we have seen right now. So this is your current zone of support, around $26 million. If price breaks back below into this range, I would be massively bidding on this one right here between 19 and $20 million market cap, because I think this is going to be a very nice zone of support. And if price comes back in this region, you buy here and you're looking at much higher prices yet again. If I have to give you some price targets, then basically your next zone of interest, minimum price target is going to be sitting somewhere around $45 million market cap. From this entry zone at around 20 million, this is going to be a 2.5x, 2.25x, I would say. And then I think it can go even much higher to around $68 million, which is only a short-term price target for USDUC, because guys, I have tracked the cabal behind USDUC, and there are 3 other tokens that are linked to USDUC whales, and 2 of them are basically sitting at rock bottom. They are not touched by whales yet, but there is going to be a massive surge in the prices of those meme coins as well, in my opinion. So I've already shared them inside Kuroshi's Private, but one I will share with you all, and that is going to be 𝗕𝗓𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗚. All right, again from PumpSwap, as you can see. Now I shared this call inside 𝗕𝗪𝗓𝗪's private right here at around $1 million market cap. Price has hit 7.65 million, which is more than a 6.8x for our members. Right now, price is retracing, which is a good sign. I would say, guys, that I'm not interested to buy this right now, even though I think it can go much higher. I think this is going to be a good zone of support at around 3.38 million, and above that we have some other zone of support as well, sitting around 4.6 million. I think these two levels are going to be respected very much, and we are going to see new all-time highs on this one. The last all-time high was around $11 million. So this hasn't run much, but it is a meme from April of this year. So it has seen multiple months of correction, and these are the kind of plays which eventually print you the biggest bag. All right, now guys, the final play for this episode is going to be Dolo all in. So if you want to be Dolo all in, then definitely check out Dolo. All right, now this one is currently sitting at $3.1 million market cap. I believe that these are the levels of interest. Right now we are bouncing off from the first zone of support, sitting around $3.3 million. We can bounce off here and go higher. Otherwise, we are coming back into this region between 2.2 million and $2.4 million. This is going to be a very crucial zone of support in my opinion, and price can bounce off from this region. This is a new meme. It was launched on 12th of July, so it has been just 3 weeks, and this has been coming on my radar multiple times right now. But now that we have confirmed the fact that PumpSwap memes or the tokens from PumpFun are going to see a massive revival, I think this is going to be a very good bet, and this is the actual play which I blurred out in the last video. So now I think it is wise to just share it with you all as well. At that time, the price was sitting right around here, and I was calling for this entry zone at around $1.92 million market cap. And then, it has already done more than a 2.5x so far. All right. So anyway, this is the play that I blurred out last video, but now I'm sharing it with you all. If you want the other tiny market cap plays, I have shared like 3-4 plays below $500,000 market cap today itself inside 𝗕𝗪𝗓𝗪's private. If you want those, definitely check out the first link in the description section below and join us inside 𝗕𝗪𝗓𝗪's private. That was basically all, guys, from this episode. If you enjoyed watching it, make sure that you drop a like. And also, guys, if you're new to the channel, then do not forget, guys, that you have to smash that subscribe button and also ring the bell notification icon so that you can be notified whenever I put up another update. That's all, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, keep hustling.
Never slow up, no, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.